Hey everybody, welcome to the Freedom Shooter 13 channel. Today we're going to be talking about something pretty simple today, and that's budgeting for a handgun specifically. Most of the people that are trying to get into shooting and prepping have money already, and so they've got this money and they're going to take it to buy whatever they're looking to buy. And so what I'm going to talk about is preparing to buy that gun, meaning budgeting so that you can afford a good gun. First of all, I recommend waiting till you can afford to get a good gun. So looking at Glocks, Smith & Wesson M&Ps, Rugers, those are all great guns. And depending on where you live, you can usually find them for really good prices. So what I recommend is having a little piggy bank or jar in your house or in your bank account to where you can set aside some money. First of all, one thing that helps me is liquidating things that I don't need. Old TVs. As college students, you have lots of books, old books that you don't need anymore. You can sell that stuff off. Stuff that you're really not going to use ever, but you just have in storage or in your apartment or in your house. So that's probably my first piece of advice is liquidate some things that you don't really need anymore, and then go ahead and put that in that savings account for that weapon or that gun that you're trying to buy. Probably my second thing is, if you're not playing a sport in college and you're taking around 12 to 15 credits, you can probably afford a 10 to 20, and some people even work 40-hour shifts a week. So get a little job on the side and use that to put some money aside also. Probably the last thing that I'm gonna admit that you can go and do if you want to is donate plasma. Not many people think to do that, but that's I believe it's like 30 or 40 bucks every time you go, and so that's another thing you can do to go as a college student and go and try to save some money up to buy guns. Probably the last thing I'm going to try to talk about on this video is the stigma, I guess, on used guns. Many people don't want to buy a used gun or used anything because they feel like it's going to break. That's just not really true. And the logic behind that is guns were built obviously to last way longer than we expect them to. People have put upwards of 20 to 30,000 rounds through one gun. Maybe not one barrel on the gun, but definitely one gun. So if you get on Arms List, if you get on your local Facebook pages, and just get on Facebook and type in guns and the area you're in. So if you live in, we'll say Charlotte, North Carolina, type in Charlotte guns, and there'll become up some pages of local people selling their guns. And so just like this Smith & Wesson M&P that I have, I got this for about $400, and it came with 2 magazines, came with the box, came with the back straps, came with everything. And it probably had less than 500 rounds through it when I bought it. So $400 is a very reasonable price for a college student. But like I said, if you want a good gun, which I do recommend getting, I don't recommend going out and buying a high point or a Taurus, which isn't going to last you long and you're probably going to have problems with later on down the road. Save up your money and use some of the ideas that I had to go out and just kind of start putting some money away in that bank account or in that piggy bank that you have at your house. So that's pretty much the tip of the day. All right, everybody, I just want you to remember that your personal success in this life will depend on your ability to discipline and motivate yourself. Have a great day.